Can't wait till I touch the ground. Sweet, my sweet baby, you wait. I think I'll stay. Think I'll stay. Hey, yeah. Is there something about the ocean that gives me a gentle mind? About all of the people in motion, moving too fast for their lives, and they're running blind, running blind. Yeah. There's a light to the sea, and it's calling for me. I got to go, I got to leave, don't wait for me. No, 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 no. Heading out west to see my baby. The mountains are the gods, and they're peeking through clouds like spring flowers. Reminds me just how lucky we are, how lucky we are.
Hey everybody, my name is Ronnie Dean. This is Nashville Side Streets, and to my left over here is Brooks Hubbard. Coming from what part of the country?
From New Hampshire.
And you've been down here for how long?
Only about 3 months.
So you like Nashville?
I love Nashville, yeah.
Better than your own hometown?
There's a lot more to do for sure, yeah.
Well, you were talking a little bit about this before the show started. What do you do for a living, actually?
I'm a college graduate, but right now I'm driving a Uber taxi around town.
If folks that don't know who that or what that is, basically you take your own car and put a sticker on it from this company. Tell them.
Yeah, and you sign up, and you the best thing being a musician is you make your own hours. So if I get this gig like tonight, I don't have to work. I don't have to tell a boss that I need time off. So I can just not go on the app. And
do you have designated places where you go? And they call you basically? They give you a radio?
No, you just drive around town, and then riders also have the app, so they'll request a ride, and whoever's closest in the area to them or the other drivers, you'll get this request on the phone, and then it takes you right there via GPS, and you pick them up and take them wherever they need to go.
It's a pretty neat thing when you start thinking about a musician coming down here and wanting to play gigs and not be able to get away from working their job, because of course you work a job, especially a straight 8. The guy wants you there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with your music? Have you been doing any writing? You haven't been doing any writing with other people?
No, I've never written with other people, but being in Nashville, I think I'll get a chance to do that.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Well, your music stems from what, basically?
It's from a lot of different places. I get a lot of inspiration from just human interaction and relationships. A lot from nature. I like going out in nature and running and hiking and stuff.
Do you find that in today's, now you're how old?
I'm 23.
23. Do you find that in today's age of young people, there's a lot of phone watching?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where they don't interact with each other.
Yeah, no, I wish we could change that, but I don't think we're going to be able to.
Not for a while, maybe, but
yeah.
Right now it's too bad, because there's a lot of socially inept, and the whole idea behind being here, not just musically, but being on the face of this earth, is to interact with other people. I think.
Absolutely.
I think it is anyway.
I have noticed though in Nashville that if you go out and see somebody play music, there is more of an interaction. I think people are less on their phones if they want to, because they came to Nashville for a reason, to see live music.
That's true.
So it's a lot easier to meet people here, I think.
I agree with you 100%. Where's your music being sold on the internet?
It's on iTunes and Amazon. It's on Spotify. It's on a couple other places. And I have you can listen to it for free on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation, Facebook. I have links in all those pages for music.
All right. So you've got a brand new CD out.
I do, yeah.
It's
called Start of Me.
Okay. And how long has it been out?
Released it July 14th. So
10 tunes, 11 tunes, 12 tunes?
13 with a hidden track. So
Where'd
14.
you guys cut it from?
A friend of mine graduated in audio engineering from UMass Lowell, and we kind of made this our project for almost a year, and recorded at his house in his basement.
Well, that's the product I heard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a great product. By the way, if you're watching tonight, you did a great job. Seriously. Pretty cool. Why don't you do us another song? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to do the title track. This is called Start of Me. And it kind of goes with the theme of coming here to Nashville and chasing this opportunity. It's about chasing your dreams. So
here's Brooks Hubbard.
Nice to know I'm not alone. The problems I withgo are not unknown. I just feel the urge to run and gain the top over everyone. 'Cause honestly, the weight is killing me. Yeah. Gotta be patient, gotta be strong. Sometimes the road is short, but it seems so long. And I just wanna feel the air come over me. Give it all, heart and soul. Never stop till you're in control. It's easier to see when it's only just the start of me, yeah. Feel so big, and I think it won't be before long until it comes. Independence calls my name. Another log we feed a flame. I wanna be so much bigger than me. Yeah. But we gotta be patient, gotta be strong. Sometimes the road is short, but it seems so long. And I just wanna feel the air come over me. Oh yeah, give it all, heart and soul. Never stop till you're in control. It's easier to see when it's only just the start of me singing, yeah. No, it's a challenge, and I know it's harder than it seems. Yeah, you know I'm running, I'm in pursuit of my dreams. Oh yeah, we gotta be patient, gotta be strong. Sometimes the road is short, but it seems so long. And I just wanna feel the air come over me. Oh yeah, give it all, heart and soul. Never stop till you're in control. It's easier to see. Yeah, we gotta be patient, gotta be strong. Sometimes the road is short, but it seems so long. And I just wanna feel the air come over me. It's only just the start of me singing. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Yeah, yeah.
Brooks Hubbard. You got what? Where was Andrew Tofano from? Do you remember, Nancy? This is my wife that's going to be speaking here.
I don't remember where he was from originally, but he came to us from here.
Did he? If you run into a guy, his name is Andrew Tofano, and
Okay.
you and him would do a great show together.
Yeah?
Oh, he's got some good material, and so do you. I mean, you guys would knock people out.
Awesome.
Seriously.
Man, thank you.
Yeah, you. That was a great tune.
Thank you.
You had to try to sell that to somebody for, like the Hollywood for something behind a movie.
I'd love to, yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome, man.
the
Thank
royalties are wonderful.
Yeah.
So have you thought about setting up a tour of any kind, or
I would love to. Yeah, I really want to get on the road. I don't really know the best way to approach that. I don't know if I have to find a booking agent or something like that.
what you need is some of the stuff you're going to get here. You need some video stuff, and you need the quality to be good enough to where when you send it out, you can get work with it.
Yep.
One of the things that you can get tied into is what I got tied into years ago was fair circuits. Now, the fair circuits in each town, September, October, August, September, October of every year, and then you run around. You can make good money doing that. And if you can be a warm-up act for a major act, which is what I was for a period of time, you can make real good money. So it's something to think about anyway.
Oh, I'd play anywhere, man. Yeah.
Well, make sure and use all this to the best of your advantage when we get through here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. This is a full-length album. With the help of my friends, I was able to put my songs into one piece of work that embodies everything I am at this point in my life. So after 23 years of living, what have you done, basically? I mean, where did you leave when you got done with high school? You graduated from high school.
Yep. And I went to college.
You did go to college.
Yep.
What did you take up in college?
Originally it was music, and I didn't take to music school. I'm a self-taught guy, so I wasn't really there.
I'm laughing because I have been down that road. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Well,
and I graduated with political science. Not doing anything with that, but I'm glad I went, and I met the right people there. Like my friend Mike Ryan, who engineered and produced this last album.
See, you're already at the age of 23. Hear theory in your head. I can hear about your music. I mean, I write, arrange, and produce music. So sometimes it's just a gift. And you know what's interesting is a lot of those classes, they don't teach you. The people who have the gift are usually far ahead of the others who have to grammatically sit down and work at it. Mm-hmm. You don't have to work at it; it just comes.
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
I know basic theory. The 1, 4, 5, and all that. The chords and stuff like that.
Have you ever used the number system in Nashville to do charts for your tunes for somebody else to play?
We did some recordings recently. I was fortunate enough to actually record at Blackbird for a kid's.
That's a cool studio.
Wicked cool, yeah, for a kid's project. And my friend wrote out the charts, but I mean, I knew what it meant. The numbers, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's a real interesting, simple theory of music. For those of you who are watching and don't know what it is, you're replacing notes basically with numbers. And for chord charts, it's very simple. 1, 4, 5, and the key of A would be 1 would be the A, the 4 would be the D, and the E would be the 5. And 1, 4, 5 is what most country tunes are in. Yeah. You might have a 6 or a 4 or something in it, or a 3 in it someplace, but most of them are quite simple. Go ahead and do us another tune, Brooks.
Okay. This next song is called Hometown, and it's about where I grew up in Enfield, New Hampshire, a real small town. But it's about where a lot of people grew up. I think we grow up in a small town and we think it's boring, or there's nothing to do when you're growing up, and then you leave that place and you come back, and it's nice that nothing changes because it always feels like home.
The older you grow, the more it's home.
Yeah.
Brooks Hubbard.
This is called Hometown.
separated only by the miles we lived on. We misbehaved a bit, but we were having fun. Those days were innocent, and we didn't mean no harm. Not much to do in town, but act a little dumb. In my hometown, the main street runs half a mile long. And we don't have shopping malls, the big lights always on. Just a few families who wake up at the dawn and spend their lives working on a dream of their own. Well, I've got bigger plans than meets the eye. Yeah, and you can't catch the fish if you don't try. And I haven't seen since we graduated high school. So good to see our doing very well. It's hard to continue when the times they get so down. We just make the best of what's around. 'Cause nothing really changes in my hometown. Yeah. Well, I was talking to Molly about the night of our first dance, and I was so nervous, thought I'd never get the chance. And Brittany had a piece of me back when we were 15. Oh, what I thought was love was never meant to be. It's nice to sit and talk about the past, but I'm looking forward while the rest look back. And I haven't seen since we graduated high school. So good to see you are doing very well. It's hard to continue when the times they get so down. We just make the best of what's around. 'Cause nothing really changes in my hometown. Frozen beers and apple pie, I was born to live free or die. I never knew what that means till I reached beyond my dreams, crashed through the whole damn thing. So now I must abandon all I know, but I'll always have a place that I call home. And I haven't seen you since we graduated high school. It's so good to see you and you're brand new, baby girl. It's crazy how time moves in a world so small and round. We just keep on smiling when we're down. 'Cause nothing really changes in my hometown. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Great song. So how many people you got watching tonight, you think?
I don't know.
How many people did you invite?
As much as I could. I mean, I put it on my Facebook and stuff. I have
Yeah, I saw that.
a couple thousand likes on my Facebook, so hopefully they're all watching. You know?
And we can tell them all they can email us right now during the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
At ronniedean61 at comcast.net, which is right above the Watch Live window.
Yeah. Your family, you supportive as far as like your folks? Absolutely. Are they?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a very difficult thing sometimes.
It is,
especially
yeah.
when it comes to the music business.
Yeah, no. The weird thing is that they've always supported me with this. My dad was a musician.
Well, there you go.
And but both my parents, my mom and my dad are, and my extended family as well. They've all been.
You play with your family at all?
Yeah. My dad and I, when he feels up to it, we play together. But he plays with his friends. once a week. They do like a picking session at his friend's house, and
What kind of music do they play?
mostly bluegrass, but all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm a bluegrass picker, so I enjoy that. That's pretty cool. You got sisters, brothers?
I have an older sister.
She play?
She does not, but she's definitely my number one fan. She's
Well, that's cool.
very, very supportive. Yeah.
People, when it's family or friends or whatever that can support you, the music business is a tough thing. It is not the music that's tough because it's a gift, but the music business is terrible, and it can make you into something that you're not if you let it.
Yeah.
Something to remember when you're going down this road, and your music is pure right now. Try to keep it that way.
Oh.
It's very, very difficult when people start telling you that you have to do this and that and the other thing.
Yeah. Well, if you saw where I grew up, I don't know how to not be that person. You know, I came from the woods of New Hampshire, so the city life is a little different. But even Nashville doesn't really feel like a city to me. So
No, Nashville is kind of an interesting place. Even as big as it is, I got here 25 years ago. As big as Nashville is, it still has a small feeling community.
yeah.
And especially in the music business or the music world, because a lot of the people come here to write music. They don't come here to be artists. They come to write for artists.
Yeah.
And there's tons of them and tons of different places to play.
Yeah.
Name some of the places you played since you've been in Nashville.
I mean, I did this Jed's open mic last night, which was really cool. Sponsored by Lightning 100, which is a great independent radio station down here.
That is a great station, by
Yeah.
the way. You people who don't or can tune into it on the internet. They have internet channels.
They do, yeah.
It's a kind of an independent station that runs independent artists like him. Did they play your music? I guess
Not yet, no.
But they're gonna.
I hope so. You know, I hope so.
What did they say anything?
No,
Or were
I
there
didn't
any
really get.
sponsors there at that?
There was a guy that worked for the station there last night, but maybe I didn't make a good enough impression last night. I'm gonna go back as many times as I can to get my stuff on there.
Well, get yourself a CD and a video thing and send to them.
Yeah.
And let them see what you can do. You know, the interesting thing about that is they have, like the radio stations, when I used to go out and do promo for a CD release, I would go on a radio tour. And you go to the different stations and you take your acoustic guitar and they plug you in and you play your music.
Yep.
Which is it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And some people don't like it because they don't got all the hoopla and the band and stuff behind it. But I found it to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a neat thing to do. Go ahead, do us another tune, Brooks.
Okay. So I'm
I'm going to interrupt you here for just a second.
Yeah.
This is something that is in his bio that I'm going to read that I think hits home. My goal is to use music as a vehicle for positive motion in a world that is far too negative. I'm not saying I'm setting out to change the world, but wouldn't it be beautiful if we all stopped our plans once in a while and sang a song together? May your world always be happy. That's a great analogy to live by.
Thank
it is
you.
truly.
That's what I grew up on music, and it's always given me that. So
It has me too.
I would hope
Sometimes
that
I have
it
to get
give-
away from the industry to renew myself.
yeah. So yeah, I'm 23 now, but I wrote this song called 21 when I turned 21, and it's basically about how I don't want to get any older. I like where I am right now, but I think before 21, everybody, for some reason, it's that age. I don't know if it's the drinking thing or if it's
It's the drinking thing.
or if it's like feeling like you're an adult, having to pay bills and loans and stuff like that. But I don't understand why we always want to be older, and then we get to that age and you're like, no, we want to be younger. So this is a song about that.
Tell you an interesting thing though. Sometimes for myself, getting older wasn't such a bad journey, and I enjoy being older.
That's good.
I look back on it and I wouldn't change anything for anything.
Well, I hope I
Here's
feel the
Brooks
same.
Hubbard.
We used to stay up late and then sleep in, counting down the hours like we're watching the wind. And we wished that we were older, so we could feel like men. Oh, I don't know where time goes when it changes my skin or my life. Ooh. One more than 20 circles around the sun. And another day this giant world has spun. Well, I don't want to get older. We used to try and say that we knew it all. We exaggerate the climbs and lie about the falls. Not the way to live at all. But it feels good to be invincible. Oh, when time seems so slow, and you wish it would go fast, but it never lasts. Ooh, 21. One more than 20 circles around the sun. I swear my spirit, it was born to run. But I don't want to get older. Oh, what I'd give to be this age and feel this way for life, and not have fears of coming short of promises. And the way I feel so young, my heart is so alive, and my youth and health are both of my accomplices. But then again, I wished for the mind of a man that's about to die. Ooh, 21. One more than 20 circles around the sun. I won't stop learning till my days are done. But I don't want to get older. I don't want to get older. And I don't want to get old.
So on the same subject as that song, if you, how long are you going to give yourself? Are you going to give yourself forever to do this as far as the music goes?
Yeah.
I mean, some people look at it and they go, well, I'm going to give myself 5 years, and if I haven't made it in 5 years, I'm going home. And they do. They go home, you know, and most of them go home with their tail between their legs and blame the town that they were living in, like Nashville.
Yep.
And I come to the conclusion that if you're going to do anything, you need to do as you did. Get a job.
Yeah.
And make some money and stick around and find the avenue that you need to roll on.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did. And it doesn't have to be an avenue of signing a label with a label if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You can actually start your own label.
Mm-hmm.
You can, with the internet the way it is today, you can market from the internet, and they level the playing ground. It makes it a little bit easier for somebody like an independent like yourself. If you were to go out and with your own group of 4 people, and you were to play 100 dates a year at $5,000 a date, and you paid your musicians, and that's everything included, your $40 a day per diem as far as your food for everybody, and all the rest of it times 150 days a year, and then you pay your musicians, and you come home with $3,000 of that money. 3,000 times 150 is a pretty good living.
It is, yeah.
And people don't realize that. They don't think about that. That's only 150 days out of the year.
Yep.
And you can spread it out over the whole year. You don't have to go out and work 60 days at one time and then come home and so burned out that you end up in the hospital, which is somebody that was going to be on this show recently. I think.
Really?
Yeah, she pushed pretty hard, and I think she ended up.
Geez.
But long of the short of it all is basically, I think you have great talent, and I think that you need to just keep expressing it for as long as you live.
That's my plan, man.
Yeah, just give it back to everybody, because everybody needs something. I wrote a blog recently in regards to that. Everybody wants to listen to some different type of music, but that's fine. They can listen to it all. They don't have to be one person. They don't have to be locked into one person. You know what's interesting to me? The internet is kind of an interesting thing. I think you might agree with this. Your music, you put it up online. People watch your videos and they comment on your videos. Mostly positive, I'm sure. But every once in a while, you get some armchair idiot that's sitting in his front room that couldn't play guitar, save his soul, or sing, that says something nasty or gives you a thumbs down.
Yeah.
It just tickles the crap out of me, because basically, as I've been told many times by a lot of my friends, they wish that they could play and sing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's such a gift to have. It's such a great gift, and then I'll be big-headed with it and walk around and be able to give back.
Yeah.
We have 2 emails.
From?
One says, it's from Hillary Hubbard. She says, I am Brooks' sister, and he is just the most amazing human on this earth. We are so proud of him.
She is my number one fan.
Well, this is not prejudice or anything. This is good.
And the other one is from Wendy, and it says, thank you for having Brooks on your show. I'm hoping he will continue to spread his wings with his music. He will make Nashville proud. I love him and miss him so much. Brooks' mom.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Well, that's very cool. You know, that's a very interesting point, too. You make yourself proud first, but then you make the town that you're living in proud, because all of a sudden everybody starts coming to you. Like I say, you're going to have people come to you, I'll guarantee you, with as good as you are, to look at you and go, well, I'd sure like to sit down and write with you. And I would be real interested. Email me and tell me how successful you are at that. Because like I told you before the show, I've never been able to do that. I've written all my own music, and I've tried to co-write with folks, but I just can't sit down and write about something.
Yeah.
I have to have something, be inspired by something that happened in my life that day or something to keep the whole thing going, or an idea anyway. By the way, this lady who was just talking in there, that's my wife, Nancy. You want to show yourself? Is your camera working tonight? She's up to my left. See her up there?
Yes, it is. Wait, I'm not there yet.
Are you not
okay,
there yet?
now you can look up to your left.
See? Oh,
Okay.
Am I pointing? Can you see it?
I'm waving. Yeah, you can see. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, this is a live show, so we get to do whatever we want on here. And I own all the bandwidth. So, long story made short, we are worldwide. We basically we're going to start running in a UK time zone. We picked up a bunch of music promo companies and different people that are interested in what the show is doing from England. And we also had a gentleman on here, a couple of them actually, from the UK that came up and played.
Yeah.
One of them and just moved here. What was his name, Nancy?
James Riley.
James Riley. Really, if you ever get a chance to write or sing, sit down and work with him, he's another one. You and him would be really good together. Seriously. Cool. You and him and Andrew. I'd have all three of you on this show. I never thought about that. I'll do that. You know, that's a good idea. I'm gonna think about that and maybe contact those guys and have all three of you on here and do it like really a writer's round thing.
Yeah.
That'd be very, very cool. All right, why don't you go ahead and do us another tune?
Okay. This is the ending song of this new album. It's called Apologies, and it's about us saying sorry to somebody doesn't really make it up to that person. You gotta change that.
Brooks Hubbard.
I'm sorry if I caused any pain. I'm sorry, we'll try another day. That's what everyone's been saying to me. Well, that doesn't always work. There's a fine line between being nice and being a jerk. And all of this just starts hurting me in the end. But you try all the methods, the possibilities, the possibly plausible apologies, and you frame your excuses executively and desperately hold on to me. But don't say sorry, don't say a thing. Apologies can't promise anything. You're all I need. Don't ever say sorry to me. I'm done feeling bad for myself. It's all that I've had to feel down. And everybody changes somehow. Am I gonna be? Yeah. So cheers to the ones who have won. So all full of when it's done. Yeah, 'cause fear will always live longer than you and me. But you try all the methods, the possibilities, the possibly plausible apologies, and you frame your excuses executively and desperately hold on to me. Yeah, but don't say sorry, don't say a thing. Apologies won't promise anything. You're all I need. Don't ever say sorry to me. Oh, don't let jealousy tear you apart. The strength to be strong comes from inside your heart. And power and greed are illusions you'll never see. Don't say sorry, don't say a thing, 'cause apologies can't promise anything. You're all I need, but don't ever say sorry to me. Oh, when truth becomes lies and tears become sighs, I believe in the love to help me compromise. But I don't think it's right for you to apologize. The light's gone, my heart leaves me on, leaves me on.
Very cool. You know, your best friend in this business and music business is a lawyer. Do you have a lawyer?
I don't. I have a lawyer friend, but I haven't actually asked him to be my.
Make sure that if anyone offers you any type of publishing deal whatsoever, because they're going to try to take a lot of publishing from you.
Yeah.
And the only way to make money as a writer is to keep some of the publishing. Yep. And if they don't want to, just keep going out and performing, because somebody will eventually come along and offer you some kind of lucrative thing. It used to be that they would take 80, 90%.
Yeah, that's not.
You can work deals now that are 40 and 50% when you first start out, and then do it for a couple of years and then up it from there. Because basically they're making a ton of money as well off your music, and you're good enough. You've got to understand that the talent that you've got is what, and I'm going to say this, and they're probably going to make a lot of people mad, but it is what everybody rides off of. And they're looking at you and they're going, well, you know, I can do this for you. But the bottom line is your talent that's making that money. Mm-hmm. And if you understand that, then a lawyer is your best friend.
Yeah.
I've
protect me.
To protect you, yes.
We've got a few more emails.
Go ahead.
One of them is from Wendy. It says, play Unclear Brooksy.
Okay.
Okay. This is from, it says, hi from NH. We love Brooks. Whoever NH is.
New Hampshire, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you must be a friend, huh?
Yeah.
You must have told a bunch of people.
Then it says,
nice.
Love you, Brooks. Love your music. From JOJRB97. Then
is that a
I think that's my aunt and uncle, actually.
Radio station?
I didn't want to give the whole address.
I think no, they're down in Florida now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't want to give out their whole email address, but that's part of it, and doesn't say who it's from. Okay, then also it says, from Brooks's dad, listening live around the campfire. Audio sounds great. Missing you, bud.
very good.
Miss you guys. Thank you.
We have a lot of good comments about the audio. Like I was telling this gentleman before we started tonight, that was my business, and I really try to make these people sound as good as possible, if they let me. Sometimes they don't let me. Anyway, go ahead and do another tune, Brooks. You going to do
All right,
something that she asked for?
Yeah, I'll play this for my mom. This is a tune we actually jammed before the show started. It's called Unclear.
When the summer has ended, we'll be leaving our house with a swift move of autumn. We'll be pushing us out to the lives where the people and the faces don't count, 'cause I don't see you here. You know the days and the months keep turning me around, making me dizzy and I'm busy falling down on the ground. And all the leaves have already changed their color by now, but I don't see you here. I don't see you anywhere. Where have you gone? How without you here? Did you want me to wait? You were unclear. Time is moving on, and I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. Getting colder and the ground is all wet. My reflections make your faces with the shapes of my head. Changed my mind wasn't already set on you being here. Now remember when the sun wasn't so fast to set. You and me picking flowers of the prettiest red. Waking up in the morning sharing the same bed. Yeah, you were right here. Oh, but now you've disappeared. Where have you gone? How without you here? Did you want me to wait? You were unclear. Time is moving on, and I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. That we left this all unclear. Where have you gone? How without you here? Did you want me to wait? You were unclear. This time is moving on, and I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. Waited for too long to be without you here, 'cause you're the one that left that's clean here.
I like the tune when we played it before. That was a lot of fun. I played that with Brooks just before we started the show tonight. I'm going to advertise a little bit for a place down the street from us, and you probably passed it on the way up here tonight. It's called the Authentic Coffee Company, and they were on the right side, headed up Highway 31. Do you come off 31? Come off of 65?
Actually, I came a back way.
Oh, you didn't?
Because I'm in Hendersonville.
Oh, that's right. You came up. Yeah, well, that's.
Yeah,
I know
it's
that
a nice
street.
scenic drive. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. If you're on a big hurry, that's a great way to go. Anyway, Authentic Coffee Company. There's a gentleman by the name of Jeff and his wife who run this place, and he worked at Starbucks for 5 years. They took a 100-year-old home that sat right on Highway 31W, and they turned it into a coffee house. Filled it up with some kind of antique memorabilia stuff, and then he has bluegrassers from all over the Kentucky area as well as here come in on Friday nights and had to have a huge jam session up there. Sometimes I'd say 150 people surrounding the building and then little groups and playing. So if you're ever up this way, headed towards White House, the Authentic Coffee Company on the right-hand side. Jeff and his wife run the place. They're real nice folks, and they got a good cup of coffee, and they fill you up and keep filling you up for nothing. So again, Authentic Coffee Company. One more tune.
Okay.
We do have one more email.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool.
Hang on a second. Let me change the shot. Okay. It says, Brooks, figured would join in on this amazing family bandwagon. I am beyond proud of you and know firsthand how hard you work and how big your heart is. I am here for you the whole way. Love you, Sam.
That's my girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah,
she moved here with me.
Did she?
Yeah.
Very cool. She's good.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? You had one more, Nancy?
No.
That's all.
That was
okay.
it.
Okay.
I love you too, Sam.
Let's see here. Tell everybody again where they can buy your music.
Yep, iTunes, Amazon. You can stream it on Spotify, on SoundCloud. You can find me on Facebook, Brooks Hubbard Music. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, Brooks H Music. I have a website, brookshubbardmusic.com, that has some links for buying music and photos and videos to on YouTube and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The more marketing you can do, the better off you are.
Exactly.
Nancy, why don't you go ahead and advertise for us as far as where all the media control is for us, basically.
Well, we are on Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, Google, and Music Starts Here, which is a relatively new website, which is around Nashville, which, Brooks, you should look into that too.
Yeah, you really should.
Yeah, it's a really cool website.
It is.
It's huge, and it's for artists, songwriters, fans, industry, venues, for everybody. And you can put up videos and tunes and pictures and all that. And it's kind of could really compete with Reverb Nation if it really gets on its feet.
We've had a company out of the UK, I think it's out of the UK, correct me if I'm wrong here, Nancy, recently contact us in regards to giving them artists from this end of the world, which is all fine and dandy, but it runs into a huge problem of me getting involved in your music, which is, we talked about a little of this before we started thing tonight. So when we can figure out a way to do this and get by with letting the artists like you contact them personally and hook up with them, then we're going to do it. But for the time being, we're going to stick your music up and let everybody listen to it. And if they want to contact you through your music, they can. But they want us to get involved in this. I wouldn't mind getting involved in it at all. It's just that I'm a little leery about the business end of it.
Yeah.
I'm already in a mess right now. Somebody pirated the last CD in the contemporary Christian field that I had. A major label did, and it was in New York. And I'm in a mess with them as I speak. So the long and the short of it all is, if we can set it up, we're going to do it. Also, this idea I had beforehand about, and we got tons of talent coming through here. And by the way, tell everybody that you know about this show, because we have a lot of great talent come through, just like Brooks. So if I can line some of these guys up, like 3 of them, yourself and 2 others, maybe we can do that. I think it would be a lot of fun for all you guys.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you play guitar with other artists as they're playing. Have you ever done that? Writers rounds? Have you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of fun. I enjoy that.
We got another email.
Okay, go ahead.
It's from Nadine Helen Jimenez Berry, and she says, "Play Hometown," which I know you played that already,
I just played
but
that,
maybe you could play it again.
Have you got another tune picked out for the end?
Yeah, I got another tune. Yeah.
Well, again, this is Brooks Hubbard. Thank you very much, Brooks, for coming out.
Thank you. This is a tune like the last song I played. This is off my last album called Press Play, which is also on iTunes and those places. And this is a kind of like a little fan favorite of people that just have told me this is one of their favorite songs of mine. So this is called Not a Love Song.
Here's Brooks Hubbard.
She said she's better off without me. Rather be with Mr. Nobody. can't blame her for her own needs. She turned me into Mr. Lonely. Well, I just wanted to be happy with whoever she decides to be. And she knows I miss her only, and she's the one that's missing me. All I need's a little bit of honesty. And this is not even a love song. The feeling of the love is gone. This is not even a love song. And I'll be better when I'm on my own. Oh, you know, I wish I had two hands to help me rise over this broken land and take me up into the atmosphere to repair what is wrong up there. 'Cause when the winds come my worry, you'll be forced to go so far away. Just wish you'd choose to stay close to me. Just call my name if you make a mistake. Yeah. All I need is a little bit of sympathy. And this is not even a love song. The feeling of the love is gone. This is not even a love song. And I'll be better when I'm on my own. Oh, 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 oh. You take me back to the last time, the moment right before we said goodbye. Now we'll stare into your eyes to let you know everything's alright. Maybe we will try another time, but if we don't, we'll be just fine. 'Cause I got better things to do tonight than call you up and try to make things right. Yeah. All I need's a little bit of taste of free. And this is not even a love song. The feeling of the love is gone. This is not even a love song. And I'll be better when I'm on my own. I'll be better when I'm feeling stoned. I'll be better when I'm on my own. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brooks Hubbard. Thank you, Brooks, for coming out tonight.
Thank you so much, Ronnie, for having me.
Watching Nashville Side Streets. Tell all your friends and everybody to tune in. And you all found where to tune in that are emailing us, so tell everybody that you know. When larger we get, the better off we are. Again, say goodnight, Nancy.
Good night, and I forgot to mention before you asked, where to find us. We're also on YouTube. We have a channel there that anybody can subscribe to and be the first to know when we put up a new video, like we did today. We put up 2.
Yeah, and also watch for this gentleman's videos, because in a couple of weeks we're going to cut him up out of the show, and we're going to put up some of his tunes. We're going to send out links to him so he can put it wherever he wants, but you can punch up, like Nancy said, our YouTube channel will be on there as well. Thanks again. This is Nashville Side Streets. This is Brooks Hubbard to my left. Thank you.
Thank you so much.